All right, our next speaker is David Huang, and I say he's a rising humor star in our club. And his answer to my question is, I hope convenience store could let us register Face ID and bind it without payment methods, so that when we just walk in the store and get something, and that will recognize your face and do the payment, so that we don't have to line up for the payment. Whoa. So that might be workable in mainland China, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today he's going to, do you choose your pace? All right. But I didn't get it.
I didn't follow.
All right. Some freestyle. And his speech title is Bodybuilding Journey. Let's welcome David.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I would like to have a quick poll. How many of you have set bodybuilding or fitness goal as your 2019 New Year resolution? Anyone here? Okay. There's a statistic showing that 73% of you will fail. But don't worry. Hopefully, after today's speech, I will help you to stick with your path of bodybuilding. The first time the idea of bodybuilding came across my mind when I was an exchange student in Sweden. When I saw all of the Swedish had such an athletic physique. Meanwhile, most of us Asian looks a bit slim and immature. That was the first time I had the desire of having a strong and athletic body. In fact, I admire how Europeans keep up the effort to make their look healthy. And I wanted to look like that. So in no time, I go to the local gym beside my school and pay for 1 year membership. That was quite a commitment, right? But what I didn't know was the hard part just began. When I entered the gym, I saw a lot of heavy iron plates on the ground. And I also saw a lot of weird machines with different angles that I have no idea how to operate. And I also saw some half-naked muscle men swinging their dumbbells, which looks kind of scary. I don't know what to do, so I just go to the fret mile, 跑步机. When I was jogging there, trying to fit in, I wondered, wait a second. If I want to run, I can just run outside. Why should I pay for the membership? I came here for a reason. I want to build up some real muscle. So I finally had the courage to go to the staff and ask him which machine is for building up chest and which is for arms and legs. And that was how I get started. Now, here is a tip for you to get a good head start of bodybuilding. Make your plan before you go into the gym. Design your own recipe. Why? Because once you have your plan, you know where exactly you want to go. And if you have a visualization of how your body is going to look and for how long you're going to look like that, everything becomes clear. So, unlike me, I didn't have a plan, so every time I went there, I just randomly pick a machine and start doing my workout. And after an hour, I feel like, oh, I did a lot today. And I go home and come back the second day with another random set of exercise. And soon, I feel lost because I don't know what to do next. And I feel frustrated too because I feel like I've been there, I spent a lot of time in gym, but how so my body doesn't have the same result of what I think it should be. So what you should do is to simply Google bodybuilding programs for beginners. And among all of your options, pick the one with better explanation and try to do it for 1 month to see whether it fits you. For every individual exercise, look it up on YouTube and try to mimic it with minimum weight. All you want to do at this point is to get the proper posture so that you don't get injured. second. Yeah, and after you do that, right now you have to have some knowledge about how you eat. Oh, wait a second. Proper posture instead of getting injured. And get used to the environment, which is very important. And don't worry about other people will judge you, because everyone in the gym who looks very strong had been there before. No one will judge you. Once you getting comfortable with the basic routines, now you need to know some knowledge about how to eat. You have to calculate your own TDEE, which means total daily energy expenditure. And that is a number represent the calorie of your daily expenditure. If you eat higher than TDEE, you gain weight. And if you eat less than TDEE, you lose weight. And you eat as the TDEE to maintain your weight. There are online calculators for you to calculate your own TDEE. For me, it's around 2,400 calories. Yeah. But among all the food to take in, how do you decide to balance them? There are three main nutrients for you to reference. First is protein, second is fat, and third is carbohydrate. For protein, which is the most important nutrient to build up your muscle, the daily consumption is around 1.5 to 2 times your body weight. For me, it's around 180 grams. And for carbs and fats, it's more flexible. Depends on your diet habit. So, I personally use a mobile app to record all the food I eat every day and try to keep track of my calorie. But if you don't want to get so extreme, that's okay. Just keep this in mind. You are what you eat. So pick your food with caution. Pick the healthy food and try to have the proper protein intake every day. So at this point, you will be quite enough. Last but not least, you have to form a proper sleeping habit so that your body is fully rested. It's about hormone. It's quite important too. I promise you, if you try this method, your life will change. You will become a better version of you. Thank you.